Hi my dear students, I'm Ranja ma'am and welcome to my channel. Today's video is dedicated to all my future lawyers. We are going to know everything about studying law and we are going to know that from a brilliant student. She is a state topper and right now she's studying in one of the prestigious institutions, NALSAR, and doing exceptionally well. My today's guest is Alina Jamal. Alina, thank you for joining us. I know how busy you are. And my first question to you is what qualities should a student have in order to become a lawyer? Or, you know what I mean, if a student wants to study law, what qualities should he or she have that will help her to become a successful lawyer?
So I really think that anyone can go for law because I feel that there's a common misconception that anyone who loves to argue or who is good at public speaking should only go for law. But the field is very diverse and it is beyond courtroom lawyering. However, two things that are really necessary is that one should have a general interest and curiosity in the field to keep knowing more, and one should love to read a lot because the profession involves a lot of reading.
You just now said that anyone can study law. So suppose a student studying science in plus 2 wants to study law. Is it possible? Because the student is studying very different subjects, physics, chemistry, bio, and so on.
It doesn't really matter which stream you come from because CLAT itself is a very general exam and it mostly tests your interpretation skills and your general knowledge. Even when you join the law school, one of the first things that my teachers told me in my first year was that I need to unlearn everything I think I knew from before. So it doesn't really matter which stream you come from. There is actually an entire branch in intellectual property rights called patent law, which actually requires a degree in science. So this could actually be your advantage if you are a science student and you want to do law. Otherwise, it doesn't matter what you've studied in your plus two.
Alina, you were a state topper, so please give some tips to my students who would be appearing in the CLAT exam.
So, the thing with CLAT or any other law entrance exam is that there is no one set way to crack it. You have to know your strengths and weaknesses and you have to work on them accordingly. There is no rote learning involved, so you need to approach it with a clear and light mind. The key to cracking CLAT is that you need to keep practicing a lot and practicing regularly. There is no easier way to do it. It's just practice, practice, practice.
You are studying in one of the prestigious institutions, NALSAR. So, can you tell us about the course structure?
The course is a 5-year integrated course, which means that you have to do a BA or a BBA along with your LLB. Each year has 2 semesters, and each semester is evaluated on the basis of a mid-semester exam for 25 marks, the end semester exam for 50 marks, as well as a graded assignment for each subject, which is the rest of the 25 marks. The subjects in the first 2 years are more concentrated on the BA part of the course. So I have to take subjects like sociology, political science and economics. From the third year, we get a lot of choices from a range of courses that are offered to us, which we have to complete along with the mandatory subjects that we have. We get a lot of practical knowledge in the first 3 years from internships that we have to undertake. There is a designated period for internships which comes after the end semester exam and before the new semester starts. And also from the fourth year, our university actually offers some practical courses which requires us to undertake some practical work in order to get a grade. So for example, there's a course called Prison Legal Education, which actually requires us to visit prisons to collect and study that data.
That means a lot of studies. So, do you have time for extracurricular activities?
Oh yes, obviously we have a lot of extracurricular activities. Since our classes get over at 4, we actually have plenty of time to take on some hobbies that actually help us relax. There are a lot of student-run clubs such as a book club, theatre, dance, etc. etc. We also have a lot of inter-batch matches in basketball, cricket, football, and all. There's a very active debating society. We hold practice debates in parliamentary form of debate, which is actually a lot of fun and anyone can participate in it.
What are the options after graduation, if you could tell us?
So, law as a field is extremely diverse. Everyone knows about litigation, but beyond that, there's a judiciary. You can become a judge. There is a great career in policy research and policy making. There's also you can do your masters and become a lecturer. This option is particularly great for those who want to do a PhD further. There are government services also where you can become a legal advisor in the Department of Legal Affairs. There's also alternative dispute resolution where you can actually become a mediator or an arbitrator. There's also the corporate sector, which is an extremely vast branch of law and arguably also one of the highest paying jobs.
Alina, can you tell us what are the different entrance exams for law apart from CLAT?
Apart from CLAT, there's ILET, which is the entrance exam for National Law University, Delhi. There's also SLAT, which is the entrance exam for Symbiosis Law School, which has 3 other colleges, which is in Noida, Pune, and Hyderabad. And lastly, there's LSAT, which includes a lot of colleges all over India.
Alina, you did so well in the entrance exam, and even right now, you're doing exceptionally well. I know that. So, what message would you like to give to my students who dream to study law and become a lawyer?
All the best to all the law aspirants out there. I can definitely tell you one thing. It is a lot of hard work to actually study law, but it is also a lot of fun and it is definitely an enriching journey.
Alina, a big thank you. We all are now so well informed. And my dear students, I'm sure you all are very, very inspired right now. If you want to watch videos like this, then do subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you for watching. May all your dreams come true.